Swagatam. I'll just start the recording. Welcome to all of you. Namasarvebhyaha Prarthanaya Prarambham Karomi. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurudevo Maheshwaraha, Guruhu Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhirbhavatu Me Sada. Astu Adya ह्यस्तनकक्ष्यायाः किञ्चित् वा अभ्यासं कृत्वा अग्रे नूतनपाठांशान् पश्यामः। तु ह्यः संस्कृतभारत्याः पाठ्यक्रमे किञ्चित् अच्सन्धीनां विसर्गसन्धीनां च विषयः किञ्चित् संक्षिप्ततया पाठितमासीत्। तस्य अभ्यासः केचन वयं कृतवन्तः, केचन न कृतवन्तः। किञ्चित् एतानि अभ्यासानि कृत्वा अग्रे सरामः। नैकविधाः, तु अत्र न प्लस् एकविधाः इति न प्लस् एकविधाः नैकविधाः इति तु अ प्लस् ए ऐ. So the A is already in the second set of columns. Okay, so it is clearly a vriddhi, A going to I. Okay, so we should not only be able to split it, we should be able to identify it as a vriddhi sandhi as I noted it. Even if the question paper doesn't specifically ask you to name the sandhi, it is a good habit generally when you split sandhis to be able to identify the sandhi, because slowly your brain will start associating that way. Oh, this is vriddhi, this is savarna dirgha, not just merely as this is sandhi or this is at sandhi like that. Okay, it will only help us to categorize things. Categorizing things will help us to improve ourselves always. Okay, so it's a good practice. I have of course put a very short note, but you have to put in brackets of vriddhihi athva vriddhi sandhihi, something like that. Okay. Ityuktva. So iti plus uktva and a yakara has generated. E plus u. Okay, clearly it is out of the first row, because in the first row everything.
Shubhodaya, Acharya Mahodaya.
प्रश्नः आसीत् वा? नास्ति. So in the first row, basically the left side portion, the last letter should be a akara or an akara. So that has the vriddhi and the guna both belong to that category, where the first attack letter or the last letter of the first part will be the akara or the akara. When we move away from that to the remaining rows of our famous table, we must remember we move to other sandhis. So the after the first row, the next set of sandhis are for the next few rows are all end sandhi. Okay, that is again for the top half of the table. The bottom half of the table is dominated by yanta desha vanta desha sandhi. So remember like that. So bottom half means what? The attack letter belongs to A, I, O, Au category. Okay, and the top half generally means A through R, L like that. Okay, so that's the distinction we have to remember in our mind, the top half, bottom half. So iti uktva ikaranta. So it is still in the top half, but it is not a beginning. So clearly it is not guna, not vriddhi, and it is end. Okay, and in end case, e, u, r, l with any other ach will generate generally end, except exception cases are there. Savarna dirgha is an exception. Diagonally we see that cancelling the other sandhis. So that's all. So this is clearly not a savarna dirgha, because e plus u yakara has come. So it's a end sandhi. Like that my brain works. So iti uktva end like that. Okay. Then atmanaham. Okay. Atmana aham. Okay. Atmana by myself. Aham. Okay. So this is a plus a is equal to a. So this is a savarna dirgha. Very easy. Atmana plus aham savarna dirgha. Aprushtvaiva. So aprushtvaiva. So here there is an aikara. So Vaiva sounds like Eva, so clearly Eva has to be separated. So Eva we will separate. So I has generated, A has got converted to I is clear. So clearly this belongs to Vriddhi. That means it must be a Akarantar and Akaranta to the left. So Aprishtva Eva. So don't get confused by the half Vakara below to think it is some Vanta Desha Sandhi. Okay, look for the swaras also and see how it dominates. So Aprishtva Eva. So A plus A I. So this is again a Vriddhi case. Okay. So Aprishtva Akaranta plus Eva Vriddhi. So this is the technique as much as possible we use to identify these things. Okay. Because sometimes a few things looks like can split in a few other ways. So you have to be cautious. Okay. First you have to think, if I split like that, does it sound like a logical word? So if it doesn't, then probably follow your heart and don't accept that. Okay. Because knowledge of these words, iti, aprishtva, atmana, because there are like zillions of them. Okay. Over time, your brain doesn't identify each as one congruent continuous sound. It will look at it as a vibhakti form of a certain atman word like that. Okay. So that takes a little time because it will, brain is very good in organizing things. So because Sanskrit is an organized learning, it actually maps very well to the brain that way. Okay. Brain doesn't like rote learning really, though we force upon it, but it wants it data to be categorized and organized so that the access is very consistent, not like one in n type of thing. Okay, itopyadikhani. So clearly we see one clue, akara has become avagraha. So there is an avagraha means there is an akara. So that is easily identified. So from that we can predict that ito has influenced the akara, and ito is from there is no word called ito as its original form. So it must be from itaha. So there is a visarga sandhi of itaha to ito. Then that has been actually influencing this akara to allied in pronunciation, but be present as an avagraha in written form. So there is a what you call purva rupa. I have not even visarga sandhi only have indicated. Okay, then there is a api. Okay, I shouldn't have opened up that up. Anyway, api adhikani, apyadhikani, end sandhi is hiding there. Okay, so e plus a, y plus a, ya. Okay, so that's ya has come. So end sandhi. So actually there is a missing annotation there. So there are three sandhis there. Okay, visarga sandhi and this. Wait a minute. Let me see this picture once and clarify with you guys. See this one Purva Rupa Sandhi, right? O and this one. So Visarga Sandhi is not there in this picture, but Purva Rupa Sandhi is hiding there. Okay, which happens to almost reasonably regularly follow a Visarga Sandhi Otva, Utva or Otva, and Akara gets this thing hidden. Okay. So like that. Okay, so let me skip forward now. So like this, you have to go about it. So I don't want to keep going with it. So let's go.
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Some other class echo is coming, sir.
You must be having something else on, sir. I am not getting any echo. Anybody else getting any cross disturbance?
No, I'm not getting anything.
I think it is a problem with him getting some echo because he may have some other apps.
Some other class is going on here.
No, sir, it is not coming to any of us. It's a problem at your end. What you do, Arya, is you get out, check the computer to see if any other instance something is running, and take it out.
If you log out and come back, sir.
Right. Okay, done.
Do that, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
So one quick question. Mahodaya with Sandhi. Is there any Sandhi in Mahodaya?
There is an internal Sandhi. It's a Samastapada. So Maha Udayaha Mahodayaha. There is a Guna Sandhi there. Okay. But it is an internal Sandhi. You are right. There is a Sandhi.
Okay. When
Just
I saw
like
this
Maharaja.
Vidyodaya, I thought Mahodaya. Therefore, I quickly asked. Sorry. I saw Vidyodaya in your last slide, so I thought it is Mahodaya.
Oh,
Vidya.
it is similar to Mahodaya, correct? Vidya, Udaya. So it's almost the identical combination. Maha, Udaya, Mahodaya. or Mahodaya, depending on the linga. Yeah,
Thank you.
good, good. You guys are picking up the stuff. So Anuvada Paddhatihi. So this section is, teaching us some points about how to go about it, what not to do, etc. We have been getting some lessons in this thread. So let us continue that learning. So translation does not merely consist in putting, consists of or consists in, okay, let's not worry, in putting a few sentences together from one language to another. Translation of ideas constantly takes place in our minds when we are writing independently or talking. We think in our mother tongue. Sometimes I think the thinking is little beyond even bhasha, but anyway, mother tongue, and mentally translate the idea into the other language before writing it down. It is only right and proper that we resort to simple language in translation to begin with. Okay. In Sanskrit, verbs pose some difficulty in translation. Since our vocabulary of verbs is lacking, it is but natural that we find it difficult. In such a situation, it is better to split the verbs. So today they are going to show how you can use the infinitive with the kru dhatu. It's a very nice technique, but something that we should use as a stepping stone and abandon after a while. Okay. Because it will remain like a telltale mark of weakness in the language if you continue using this method. But it's a very good stepping stone. So adhite, it's an atmanepadi. So means somebody studies. Adhyayanam karoti, easy way. So make the adhi dhatu into its infinitive adhyayanam. Okay. There is some kind of kridanta operation that has happened to take it to the infinitive, and then karoti has been applied, okay, as the does some action. Instead of action itself being mentioned, does some action. So that's what adhyayanam karoti, karyam karoti, lekhanam karoti, likhati, lekhanam karoti. See how much more painful lekhanam karoti is once you know how to use likhati. So it is obviously, it's like a long path, but apparently slightly easily paved path. So we take that in the beginning. But after, once we know how to travel the forest of Sanskritam, we take the shortcut and the sweet one, which is very pleasant with trees. Adhite, like that. Nidrati, nidram karoti, sleeping does. Vikrinite, selling. Okay. So vikrayanam karoti. Krayanam is purchasing, vikrayanam is selling, generally. Okay. Bunkte, bhojanam karoti. Bunkte, almost so difficult a form.
What is Uttama Purusha Ekavachana for this bhunkte? Vande.
Bunjami, something like that. Bunje. Yeah. It doesn't look like Bunjami. That's where difficulty starts. Okay. I also limit myself to Bhojanam Karomi. So I also avoid that form. Anyway, we should look it up in ashtadhyaya.com and see. I mean, so it must be Bunje or Bunji, Bunjavahe, Bunjamahe, something like that. Okay. Sorry, lot of disturbance at my end. Okay. Chinatti. So breaks. Chedanam karoti. Breaking, somebody does like that. Okay. So now with this technique, once we learn kru dhatu, not that kru dhatu is very easy, but it is one dhatu that is worthwhile putting our expenditure on in learning. So karoti, karomi, kurute, atmanepadi forms, parasmaipadi forms. At least learn the parasmai. Atmani will be nice sometimes. Okay. By using adhyayanam karoti, adhite, the same idea is conveyed. Although almost all verbs can thus be split into simple verbs. Although all verbs can be thus be split, comma, simple verbs need not be split. Okay, I mean, don't overdo it. Where the use of verbal.
One question. Bhunkte is bhojanam karoti, not bhojanam karomi.
True, but Mahodaya asked Uttama Purusha, so I was talking about that. If
No,
you
so I
ask,
was
if you
trying to
track
understand
the
what
question of Mahodaya was asking what is Bhunkte in Uttama Purusha. I told him I'm not too sure. I tried a couple of sounds in my mouth, didn't like it. So I settled saying, look, I also am mostly using Bhojanam Karomi for that form. Okay, that's what I said. I don't mean to. If you were tracking the whole conversation, you would have understood why I said Karomi instead of Karoti.
Maybe bhoje or bhojam, bhoje, bhojavahe, bhojamahe. I don't know.
No, yeah. So let us check and tell. Yeah. Bhoje, maybe, who knows. By using Adhyayanam Karoti, we saw that. So where the use of the verbal forms is difficult and complicated, this kind of splitting is advisable. Okay, correct. However, care should be taken in doing so because the object gets accusative case when the actual or direct verb is used and gets possessive case when the verb is split up. What is this? Okay, so this they are cautioning. When we switch to the kru variety, there is some effect happening to the remaining part of the sentence. Okay, for example, aham, say saha nidrati. Okay, here there is no saha nidram karoti. So here this they are saying that is going into that form, karma position. Okay, that's what they are trying to indicate. Care should be taken in doing so because the object gets accusative case when the actual or direct verb is used and gets possessive case when the verb is split up. Suppose there is a verb that has an object, then this study sentence becomes more important also. So for example, Pustakam adhite. Book is the object of adhyayana, right? Pustakam adhite. Pustaka will have to shift to Shashti case because adhyayanam has become the karma pada for karana. So adhyayanam in turn will be related to the book and the book becomes the owner of the adhyayana karya. So pustakasya adhyayanam karoti or pustakam adhite. So the grammar shifts quite significantly is what they are pointing out. So you be aware of that. So you cannot say pustakam adhyayanam karoti. Okay, because pustakam adhite you cannot translate as pustakam adhyayanam karoti. It sounds as if that is a plausible form, but that is because it's not a dvikarmaka like that. So we have to shift to Shashti, say study of something. So pustakasya adhyayanam karoti. Okay. So like in Kannada, you would do this. Pustakavannu adhyayanavannu maduttane is a wrong construction. Pustakada adhyayanavannu maduttane. So same thing happens in Kannada also. So you be aware that's all. Okay. Athva adhyayisuttane. If you take the Sanskritam verb in Kannada, then pustakavannu adhyayisuttane. So it tracks the same pustakam adhite form. Okay. Of course, it's very rare in Kannada to use directly the Sanskritam verb, but we have the isu method of doing that, right? So adhyayisuttane. Oduttane is how we would say in Dravida. So pustakavannu oduttane. For those who are not Kannada, please don't worry. I was just explaining how it happens in Kannada. Nothing is lost for you guys. Okay. Lekhanim vikrinite. So again, lekhani is the object of vikrayana, selling. Lekanyah vikrayanam karoti. So strilinga, so lekanyah. Okay, Sitayah, like that. Vikrayanam karoti. Vriksham chinati, cuts a tree, sadly. Vrikshasya chedanam karoti. So hastam upayunkte. Oh, see that? Upayunkte. Again, we will upayujye or something like that, maybe in Uttama Purusha, who knows. Hastam upayunkte. Hastasya upayogam karoti. So nice. Dwaram pidhatte. Pidhana is to close. So pidhatte, somebody closes. Again, see, this is atmane, 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 atmane. Okay. Deliberately they have chosen more difficult verbs which are not already sitting easily in our mouth. So that, they're trying to guide us. Look, don't use it for silly things. Let's go for these tough ones. Okay. Dwaram pidhatte. So dwarasya pidhanam karoti. So closure of the door he does, off the door. So dvarasya. However, intransitive verbs. So now what is an intransitive verb? It doesn't have a karma pada. Okay. Akarmaka, what we say in Samskrita, no? Karma pada rahita kriya pada. So like nidrana. Nidrana doesn't have a karma pada. It's just an activity terminating in the karta only. There is no object identifiable for that. Standing up, sleeping, growing, such verbs are intransitive. Okay. They don't have like a target, if you can call that karma that. So intransitive verbs like nidrati, prayatate, puts effort, like that, do not have an object. So the question of changing the object into Shashti Vibhakti does not arise for those cases. So nidrati, nidram karoti. So something asya won't come. So you cannot say some swapnasya nidram karoti, something like that. So nidrayam swapnam anubhavati, that is different. Okay. So the question of changing the object into Shashti Vibhakti does not arise for intransitive verb or akarmaka kriyapadas. When split up, nidram and prayatnam take the accusative case. Okay, nidram and prayatnam, nidram karoti, prayatnam karoti, like this. Okay, the infinitive takes the accusative case, the karma position. I had told earlier also, this adhyayanam, etc. are in karma position there. Accusative case, because they are the object of the verb karoti. Okay, they become the object of the verb karoti in nidram karoti and prayatnam karoti, etc. Okay, so all right. Is this clear? This slide is clear to you guys? Okay. So there are some nice examples that they want us to practice with. Balakah angulya gananam karoti. So anguli is finger. Okay, in my last quiz, I think many guys probably missed that. I kind of I think I shouldn't have added the trick column there. I said the quiz is easy and then put the trick column there to cheat you guys. I'm sorry. Most of you, barring that section, have done very well. Anyway, balakah angulya gananam karoti. So with the finger, angulya. Okay. So balakah angulya gananam karoti. So we don't ganayati. Actually, this is not a tough word. Okay. Balakah angulya ganayati. This one is a easy one that they have converted to karoti. Sa vastra prakshalanam karoti. Prakshalayati also is known to us. So it is again not required. Sa vastram prakshalayati. Okay. Now vastram prakshalayati became vastra prakshalanam as the infinitive. What is the trick played? The Shashti form has been merged into a samastapada. Sa vastrasya prakshalanam karoti is the expanded form. Now what in this one, vastrasya prakshalanam has been merged into vastra prakshalanam. This is called Shashti Tatpurusha Samasa. Okay. So of the cloth, the washing, vastra prakshalanam karoti. Okay, you can do that in other places also. You can merge that possessor in where it is looking possible to make a samastapada like this. Okay, but it is not absent. But what was karmapada earlier, vastram prakshalayati, that became Shashti, but then merged in back using a samastapada vigraha. Okay, yeah. Shishuhu sarvada nidram karoti. So the baby, our sweet baby here, sarvada, all the time, nidram karoti. Nidrati is the word. Okay, so sarvada nidrati becomes nidram karoti. So there is no possessor here because nidra karya, like we saw earlier, is a intransitive. So it doesn't need a possessor. Okay. Balaha ankanyaha upayogam kurvanti. Balaha, kshamita. Is there a question, Subramaniam Varya?
Yeah, I have a question. Actually, what is mentioned, translate the following sentences into English.
True, true. I am teaching what is there, using the opportunity and teaching what is there. Translation is very cheap and easy for us, all of us, right? So because I am explaining, translation is obvious. If it is not, kindly let me know. I can help with the sentence. Is the translation obvious?
Yes.
Subramaniam Varya? If you are having difficulty, then I will address that point.
We can make our own sentence in English.
Correct, correct. Yes. I think translation is obvious, but I am pointing to few. Basically, I am using them as cadavers to operate on. To use the horrible term. Okay. Sorry for overdoing that. Vimarshakah kavyasya parishilanam karoti. So Vimarshaka is the guy who does the critical analysis. Vimarshana karyam yah karoti saha vimarshakah. Again, it's a kridanta form. So kavyasya, of the kavita or some kriti or some kavya, parishilanam, inspection. Okay, infinitive, inspection. Karoti, he does. Okay. But here there is a karma because kavyam parishilayati would be the normal form. So kavyasya parishilanam karoti is the transformed kru dhatu method. Okay. All right, guys.
Parishilayati, is it? Kavyam Parishilayati is the correct combined form.
Not combined. Original using the normal kriya pada technique.
Okay.
Vimarshakah kavyam parishilayati.
Okay.
Sheela dhatu. Something like that.
In English, it has to be review, no, not inspection. No?
Whatever. Yeah. Review, inspection. Yeah. Don't worry too much about my English, Mahodaya. Give lot of margin there.
No, not
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
one.
are. Yeah.
Previous one.
Mahodaya.
Balaha Ankanyaha
Upayogam kurvanti. The boys of the pens, Ankani, okay, singular, of the pen or the of pencil. Yeah. Upayogam, usage, kurvanti, they do. Okay. Yeah.
I said
Upayogam,
review.
right?
That word vimarsakaha.
Correct. Yeah. But when he is not at putting out his vyakya, he is only doing parishilana. He is only checking. So it's okay. Yeah. Translate the following sentences into Sanskrit.
Mahodaya, 1 minute, like one small down. Sa vastra prakshalanam karoti. She washes clothes, no? Sir, we can use there as she, not the lady.
Sa is she. It's a pronoun
She-
for a
she-
lady.
Yes, okay.
Pronoun
So
for a lady.
she washes clothes. we can do.
She. Yeah, she. Sa is she. Sa vastra prakshalanam karoti. Atva prakshalay. Vastram prakshalayati. Change to vastrasya prakshalanam karoti. Change to vastra prakshalanam karoti as a samasta. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So I translate sentences. So you guys want, okay, let me open up the answers there so you guys have that. So I translate sentences. So let me invite Swarna Kumari. How do you translate this?
Which one's the first one?
First one.
I
Yeah.
translate sentences. Aham,
Use the above technique. Yeah.
aham anuvadam vakyani anuvadam karomi.
Karomi. Vakyanam of sentences.
Vakyanam.
Okay. Vaham vakyanam anuvadanam. Anuvadam or anuvadanam is slightly better. Anuvadanam karomi. So anuvadam is also okay. Both are okay.
Vakyanuvadam, right?
Vakyanuvadanam, correct. Samastapada would be take the naam out and add vakya to the anuvada together. Vakyanu savarna dirgha comes out. Vakyanuvadanam karomi. Anuvadam karomi. Okay.
कृपया सर्वे द्वे विधा अनुवादं कुर्वन्ति.
भवान् इदानीं द्वितीयस्य करोतु तथा. करोतु महोदय भवान् तत् द्वितीयस्य.
Sir, for the
छात्रः
previous, excuse me, for the first sentence, can it be like aham vakyam anuvadami, right?
Correct. You're right, madam. That is the native form. Then because we are in the section called Kru Dhatu application to simplify our headache, we are trying to make it a little more complex for ourselves by anuvadam karom.
Anuvadam is also repeating, right?
Anuvadana means actually telling again. Correct.
Yeah.
The original meaning of anuvada is to tell again, but we Laukika Rudi is to mean tell again in a different language. Laukika Rudi. Yeah.
Okay.
So the student writes the answer to the question. Mahodaya.
छात्रः प्रश्नाय उत्तरं लिखति. छात्रः
Prashnasya.
To the right, Chaturthi year.
No, Prashnaya Uttaram, I mean, Prashnasya Uttaram.
But that should have been off here.
But he won't answer for the sake of question, right? See, Prashnaya gives the sense of for the sake of question, right? Prashnasya Uttaram is slightly more Rudi common. Prashnaya Uttaram, in a crude sense, I can take that, but it is not See, Ramaya Uttaram Dadami, there is some sense. For the sake of Rama, I will give an answer. Athva Krishnaya, you are Krishna. So Krishnaya Aham Uttaram Dadami. So for you, for your sake, I will give the answer. But Prashnaya, I won't give. Prashnasya Uttaram Krishnaya Dadami. That's how we go. Got it?
Okay.
Slight,
Chatraha
that's
prashnasya
not to
uttaram.
be used very cheaply. Aya has to be used a little with a weight in mind. Okay? Yeah. Prashnasya Uttaram.
Other form, the Chatraha prashnottaram likhati.
Lekhanam Karoti.
Prashnottaram is correct, combined form. Samastapada.
Prashnasya Uttaram, Prashnottaram. Correct. Yeah, but sometimes Prashnottaram can take the sense of question and answer. So you have to be a little careful. So, but it's okay because it can be split. That samasa can be split in two ways. Most people may use it in the dvandva sense, Prashna and Uttara, Prashnottara, like that. But Prashnasya Uttaram also is Prashnottaram only because the stems are same, Prashna plus Uttara, and the Guna Sandhi happens. Okay. All right. Well done.
Like Nitram Upayukta, there is no form here. Okay. Prashnam Uttarati. That is correct.
Prashnam Uttarati. Yeah. That's what that gray one is the native form. Okay. So don't force yourself into Samasapada, guys. Okay, just stay with the Sya and all that. If at all questions comes for this section. Okay. This is just more to learn. But they might ask some here and there. There will be a 10-mark question for translating 10 sentences or 8 out of 10 like that. So there are some sentences like this may be thrown in. Okay. So using all your collective knowledge, you have to translate. That's all. It doesn't mean it is belonging to 4th chapter, 5th chapter, nothing like that. Or your collective knowledge gained over Parichaya and Pravesha.
Student answers the question, then Uttarati is more apt form. And then Prashnasya Uttaram Dadati is expanded form.
See, you are trying to go, again, you are violating the very tenet of this chapter. They are telling go with the bhava, don't go with the literal sense too much and struggle. Go with the bhava. Okay. If your bhava conveys the overall thing, don't worry too much into the nitty-gritty corners of grammar. Okay. That's all. When does the program begin? So let us invite Hiral Bhatt Mahashay. Okay, I think she is busy. Geeta Parihar.
Yes, sir.
When does the program begin?
कार्यक्रम कदा कार्यक्रम कदा
Arambha is the beginning. How do you make it a verb? Arambam, karma pada. Make it a karma. Arambam.
कार्यक्रम कदा आरंभम. It will be the asti or something.
Bhavati. Use bhavati. Now kru dhatu cannot be used. Okay. Or arambhanam bhavati or arambham bhavati, like that. Okay. So karyakramasya. Okay, of the program. So karyakramasya arambha. Also can karyakramasya arambha kada bhavishyati. Many ways to cut the ice here. Okay. So karyakramaha kada arabhate. This is the original without the kru dhatu type of thing. Okay, I have not shown the other forms, but many ways you can answer. Okay, kru dhatu is difficult to throw in here. So I could see you were analyzing correctly. You cannot, beginning is not like to be done or something like arambhanam karoti. It looks like a very, bhavati sounds like the correct one, happens. So bhavishyati can also be used because it is supposed to be future. So karyakramasya prarambha kada bhavishyati. This kind of usage is also possible. Okay.
Is there a word like arabhyate, sir?
Arabhate, I think. Arabhyate sounds like karmani form to me. Arabsyate is future karmani. I have heard, because arabhyate is used, arabsyate is used most because people refer to it in future, perhaps. Okay. So arabhate, perhaps. Okay, I will cross check. It may be Something I have to cross check. Okay. Rangachar Mahodaya. Minister delivers the speech.
Mantri Mahodayah Bhashanam Karoti.
Kim Karoti?
Bhashanam Karoti.
Bhashanam Karoti. He got a good one. Mantri Varyah. So I also am respectful. He's also very respectful. That's he didn't say Mantri. Mantri Varyah Bhashanam Karoti. This is very, see, don't worry about adding this respectful Varya, Mahodaya, etc. because it makes it Akaranta for us. Okay. This Mantri Shabda is not easy. Ikaranta and all that. So rather than struggle, Mantri Varyaha, Mantri Mahodayah, these are all good techniques available to us. Okay. So add respect.
Bhashate, right? It's native form.
Bhashate, something like that. Bhashate or Bhashate, something like that. Bhashate sounds like barks. Bhashate, I think.
Bhashate only. We remember from Parichaya classes.
Good.
Pravesha,
Bhashanam Karoti, Bhashanam Dadati also can be used. Okay. Can be used. Gives the speech, delivers the speech. So last one, let us practice Sanskritam. Krishna Kumar Mahodaya. Okay, Mahodaya, try.
Samskritasya Abhyasam, and since they are given here, let us do means Karvama.
Correct. Karavama. Okay. Samskritasya Abhyasam Karavama. Samskritabhyasam Karavama is Samasta I have shown, but Samskritasya Abhyasam is the easier one to do. So Krudatu they have given because Uttama Purusha Karomi. Actually let us. So this is a hortative sense. So that's why it is not in let. So Karavama. So it is in lot.
Can you use there Kurvama? Instead of Karavama, Kurvama, can you use?
We can't use. We have to check whether the two forms are available in the lot and use it. Okay. Kurvama doesn't sound right to me, so I don't think so. Karavama must be the form. Karavava, Karavama, like that. Okay, let's see here. The mantri is the ekavachana form. Mantri bhashanam karoti. So we did it mantri varyaha. Because mantri is the ekavachana form, the stem is ikaranta mantri. So we use mantri plus varyaha, not mantri varyaha, mantri varyaha. Okay. So arambah kada bhavati. So okay. So I should have actually used that form there. Okay. All right. So what is important in these examples is it is not always kru dhatu that comes to your aid. Where there is a sense of a little karma type thing, kru dhatu. When arambha, etc. Arambham karoti can be used when somebody inaugurates or something. Okay, because he literally inaugurates the program, he is doing the beginning, so arambham karoti. But when we are asking about the karyakrama itself, not somebody performing the arambhana, then karyakramasya arambah kada bhavati, it switches. So the bhu dhatu and all start becoming useful. So don't fixate yourself on the kru dhatu. Okay, it helps in most cases, but there are cases where bhu dhatu and all step in. Okay. All right. So with that nice exercise, let us move forward. How are we doing on attendance? Not bad. Okay. I think students are getting tired. Some of my regular students are dropping out here. No problem. So Sandhihi. To the first row only, the last set. Okay. Vriddhi Sandhi. So as you see in this nice pictorial, a plus a is one vriddhi, a plus I is another vriddhi, a plus o is another vriddhi option, a plus au is the fourth option. So 4 options are possible. So what get generated? You saw I, au. So for a and I gets generated. For o and au gets generated. Okay. So the top 2 generate one type of result, bottom 2 generate another type of result. So there is a collapse to the same common sound. Study the following examples. And why it is called vriddhi? Because in Vyakarana, Panini Vyakarana, aksharas are called vriddhi aksharas. I, ouch, I, ouch. So those are, aich is called vriddhi akshara. You can call it aich sandhi also if you go with Panini's technique. Okay, anyway. Study the following examples. Saha tatraiva upavishati. Tatra eva tatraiva. That's what they have opened up here. Tatra eva tatraiva. A plus a, I. So this is this first dark and light blue. Samskrita Bhasha Naiva Klishta Nacha Katina. Oh, that beautiful verse that we learn, right? Samskrita Bhasha Na Eva Klishta Nacha Klatina. Na Eva A plus A again. Okay, same combination. Naiva. Vriddhi of A and A to I. Raja Ashtaishvara Yutaha Asit. Ashta Aishwarya Yutaha. So A plus I. Okay, Ashtaishwarya Yutaha A plus I. See, A plus I only remains. A gets I combines into I. Okay, so this is this set. The dark blue or black and dirty green. Okay, then Raja Aito. So, but what is Ashtaishvara Yutaha Asit? So there is this concept of Aishwarya being eightfold. Okay, sometimes we call it Ashtalakshmi and all that, no? So different types of Aishwaryas. So he was endowed with all the Aishwaryas. That means his Rajya was Subhiksha. Dhana, Dhanya, blah, 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 blah. All Aishwaryas. Okay. Ganga Jalam Divyaushadam Asti. Gangayaha Jalam Divya Aushadam Divyaushadam. Samastapada A plus Au only. So this is belonging to the orange pair. Okay. A plus Au. So Divya Aushadam A plus Au. Okay. Vaidyaha Vanaushadhim Chinoti selects. I think Hindi also keeps this Chinna or something like that. So it's still there originally in Sanskritam as Chinoti. So Vaidyaha, the doctor, Vana Aushadim, so A plus Au only. So Vanaushadhim Chinoti. He selects the Vanaushadhi. So obviously he is our good old Ayurvedic Rishi. Let us analyze the euphonic combination in bold words. We have done that. So we'll move forward. As shown in the above examples, when the vowels A and A are followed by, in fact, they somehow don't have an example for A plus O. I don't know why. Actually,
Vanaushadhi.
Oshadihi. Correct. See, Aushadham, Oshadihi. Oshadihi. Okay. Oshadihi is a Strilinga Shabda and Aushadam is a Napumsaka Linga Shabda. It appears to me like that. Anyway, let us cross check. That is interesting. So the Oshadi is also available. Aushadham is also available. Basically, Oshadihi is the muli, all the gidam, the herbals and the roots. And Aushadam is a preparation from that. So it is a growth on Oshadi. Oshadim upayuk Jya Kritam Aushadam, something like Kashaya. As shown in the above examples, when the vowels A and A are followed by A, I and vowel I, the vowel I replaces both, and when followed by O, Au, the vowel Au replaces both. Both, very important. This is called, I think it's a typo, this is called Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay. Easy. So this we identify in our picture. These first row, last 4 columns. So the first band there, the pink band, Vriddhi Sandhi. Okay. So we'll move forward. So few more examples they have given us. Eka, ekam, ekaikam. A plus a, I. Ekaikam. So eka, ekam means 1 by 1. Like that. Okay. The by is absorbed into the. Again, this is also some type of sandhi. Okay, I don't know the exact title. It's clearly not a normal dvandva. It is some other special form of duality. Anyway, ekaikam. So cha enam chainam. Okay, enam means this thing. Okay, this fellow something. So cha enam. So and this. So this is not that they're already related, but in many Bhagavad Gita verses, etc., this Chainam comes very popularly. Chainam nindati gatrani chainam, something like that. So it's very popular word, and it's in the mouth of most people who read Bhagavad Gita. So they have shown that example. Chainam, chainam, and this like that. Raja Aishwaryam, Rajaishwaryam. Okay. So another combination like that. Raja is Pratama Ekavachana and Aishwarya. So this is a normal two words. Okay. Ganga Ogaha. Ogaha, like we saw earlier, is like a sea or a big collection. Something like that. Gangaugaha. Gangaugaha. So A plus O, Au. Gangaugaha. Tava Audaryam. Tavaudaryam. So akara is elided. Aukara replaces both. Tavaudaryam. Okay. Tava audaryam. Your generosity. That's what it means. So few examples. So let us have a few people participate, because crowdsourcing just generally doesn't help really. Saroj Bagini, are you available?
Excuse me. Hello.
Yes. Is there a question?
Yeah, this fourth one, Gangauga. What does it mean? Gangauga.
Ogha may mean a collection or a pravaha, collection of water, something like that, maybe. Ganga sometimes necessarily doesn't mean Ganga river. It also is an alias used for water. I don't know whether Gangaugaha is used for Jalahruda, something like that. Okay, a collection of water like that.
So it means force of water, right?
Force. Okay, so
The
that means
force with
pravaha.
which the water flows.
Pravaha. Ganga pravaha is Gangaugaha, like that. Okay. Yeah. So a collection of forceful water. Okay. Yeah. Saroj Bagini has unmuted. So Saroj Bagini, the first three one by one you try. Sada plus Eva.
Sada adhikam eva a adhikam a vriddhi I sadeva.
Sadaiva. Wow. Bagini, Abhinandanani. Bhavati plus iti yat maya upayujyate tasya upayogam na kritva adhikam iti uktva अथवा संयोग इत्यादि पदम उपयुक्त्वा कृतवती संस्कृते एव सर्वम् उक्तवती बहु श्लाघनं करणीयं भवत्या. अस्तु अग्निमस्य.
Repeat it again, Mahodaya. I let Bagini repeat the same.
She will do it now. She'll do it. Stand by. Bagini, number 2.
Maha adhikam aishwaryam a adhikam I. It will be I Maheshwaryam.
Maheshwaryam. Okay, Maheshwaryam. Well done. Okay, I will open up also this. Maheshwaryam.
Tasya adhikam odanam a adhikam o au tasyodanam.
Brilliant. Thank you, Bagini. Thanks for showing us how to go about it. Thank you. So very nice. Visalakshi Varye, are you available?
Mahoday.
Mahoday, you get the next 3.
Rashtra plus Aikyam.
Aikyam. This whenever you see the pucha there, no, go for I. Yeah.
Rashtra plus Aikyam plus A. Plus A.
A plus I.
I. Rashtraikyam.
Rashtraikyam. I only remains. Okay, Rashtraikyam. It is difficult to write, but see this Shakara, Takara and the Repamsha is shown like that with a carrot type of tail below. And then I will come on the top as the Swara annotation. So Rashtraikyam. Well done. Next one, madam.
Parama plus auchityam.
Hmm.
Paramauchityam.
Correct. A plus au only. So paramauchityam. Well done. Last one.
Tatra plus ekada. Tatrekada.
तत्रेकदा वा किं भवति? एकारस्य परिवर्तनं भवति किल? Remember, that's why I'm making you guys practice, because all these mistakes will happen in the exam. Okay, so it is not like you just kill the akara and keep the ekara. Ekara plus akara plus ekara. I should not say the other way. Akara plus other way is another sandhi, so I have to be very careful. Akara plus ekara is aikara, that is vriddhi. Okay, akara adhika ekaraha aikaraha bhavishyati vriddhi sandhau. Tatra adhika ekada iti tatraikada रूपम इति रूपं प्राप्नोति. तत्रैकदा. धन्यवादः, सम्यक् कृतं. विशालाक्षी वर्ये.
Yes.
भवती कृतवती, क्षम्यतां. धन्यवादः. यतीन्द्र बाबू वर्य. It's logged in twice. I hope it won't echo. Yatindra Babu Varya, you are ready? Oh, someone else unmuted. He didn't unmute.
Sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I ask?
Maha plus autishiptam. Mahautishiptam.
Modaya, you need to make your other instrument on mute. Your voice is echoing.
No, I'm trying to read through that, because he probably has some technical difficulty. That's why double logins are seen every time. Anyway, Mahautsukyam you said correctly. We didn't hear your Nava plus Aushadam. Can you try that?
Nava plus Aushadam. Navoshadam.
Correct. Last one, Tatha plus Eva.
Tatha plus Eva. Tataiva.
Tataiva. Correct. Aikara. Well done. Thank you, Mahodaya. Okay. Okay, I think I have not asked Murthy Mahodaya. He has put his hand up. So now, splitting the sandhi, I will ask Murthy Mahodaya. Murthy Mahodaya, you get the chance for the first 4 of the split the sandhis. VRK Murthy Varya. Okay, I don't know why his hand is up, because he's not unmuting. I can't unmute him. He has to unmute himself. I can only mute you guys. Murthy Varya.
I am not able to see the screen. What is this one? What used to be question? I am not able to see it on the screen, my screen. I don't know why.
I think others are seeing, sir, something at your end. Maybe it got parked or something. Just check in the computer if below it is parked and you have to click it open.
Or you may have pinned somebody else, so therefore you cannot see what is getting displayed. You may want to unpin.
Maybe I'm just trying to get the book. Where is
No,
the book?
don't worry. Now don't take the stress now. I will get you involved later. But what you do if you are having trouble like this, best is to quit and rejoin, so that things reset also. Okay. Another technique. What to do?
Yes.
Sir, I understand the challenge with all this technology. I'm glad you guys still, coming in there with all the difficulty. So let's spare him. And 4 or 5 hands have gone up. So let me call Virendra Varya, our Athithi Varya. Virendra Varya, you try, sir, first 4.
Yada adhikam ev.
No, you're doing halant, sir. Don't do halant.
Eva.
Eva. Yada plus Eva.
Yada adhikam eva.
Yadaiva. I have got it now.
Mahodaya, just stand by. I will get you involved. Stand by. Yeah.
Chaitat cha adhikam etat.
Cha adhikam etat, not aitat. Cha adhikam etat. Okay. I will open up and show you 9. Yeah. See, yada eva and then cha plus etat like this. Cha plus etat. Third one.
Nainam na adhikam enam. Nainam.
Na adhikam enam. Okay. So we actually had here it is there above number 2. No, it's similar. Na instead of cha, it is na here. That's all. Okay. Last one for you. Pashyaitan.
Pashyaitan. Pashya adhikam etan. Pashyaitan.
Pashya adhikam etan pashyaitan. So you almost got consistently or a plus a like that. So all your sandhis are having almost similar construct. Very good. Thank you, Mohodaya. Murtivarya, if you can unmute yourself. You are unmuted. Your next 5, 6, 7, 8 are yours.
5, 6, 7 yours. This is in this param. Huh? No, is it in one or which question?
See, set 2.
Set 2.
Let me see the page for you if you're having difficulty.
Yes. I'll see from the page.
78.
78. Okay, thank you.
1 minute, 5 times 78. Page 78. 78.
On the bottom, Roman number 2, point number 5.
78 is not this Sandhi.
I think okay. See, you go for the Sandhi section, go for the second segment of the Abhyasa. Okay.
Second segment of the Abhyasa.
If you have Kannada book, it will be on page 79.
Acha. 79. Okay. That is Sandhi Prakarana. In the Sandhi chapter, this is first 2. Split the Sandhis into given below.
Correct.
Yadaiva.
Correct. Yadaiva and all is over. Now you have to start with the 5th one.
Oh, 5th one. 4th. 5th is Ekasyaiva. Ekasyaiva. Ekaha plus iva.
Okay, good try. But Ekaha is not there because Ekasya, the Shashti form is there. Okay. So Ekasya plus eva, Ekasyaiva. Okay, it's a vriddhi of a plus a to I.
A plus a becomes I.
Correct. Okay, Ekasya, like I showed on the screen here, Ekasya eva. The next one. Next
is Ramokka Kantavyam.
Ramoukta Kantyam.
Rama plus Ukta is this has become to Au. A plus U become Au.
Okay. A plus U would only become O. See, if you see A plus U, if it is a guna, then it will become Ramot Kantyam, right? So there is something else at play.
Yes. This is Ramaut Kantha. Is not Ramaut Kantha.
See, if it
not
is
Ramaut Kantha, it is written here Ramau. There are 2 things.
Correct. So see, that's why this is actually, it's a tough one what you got. See, if it was Rama plus Utkantyam is a word, no argument. Utkantyam is the word. Okay, Utkantyam means with a high voice. Okay, with a high voice. But if it is Rama plus Utkantyam, we would have only got a guna sandhi. A plus U, O. So Ramot Kantyam we would have got. Okay, so we immediately recognize that it cannot be Rama plus Utkantyam because there is no guna, there is a vriddhi au. Okay? Because of vriddhi au, we have to rethink what is the stem now for the Rama side. Ramau Utkantyam, something is possible. So we will try that. Okay.
Yes, Ramau Utkantavyam. That is it. Ramau.
Okay, actually, even that is Rama plus Outkantyam. So there is a vriddhi of the Utkantyam only to Outkantyam here. Okay. So this is a tough one.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, but we'll remember.
What is the answer? Correct answer?
I think
Rama plus Utkantyam.
Rama plus. It's 234. It is given. Let me quickly cross check whether I have it right. Yeah, it is Rama plus Outkantyam. What I have it on screen, Outkantyam is the correct.
Outkantyam. What is the meaning of Outkantyam and Utkantyam difference?
It's the growth of the same thing. Outkantyam is the lakshana of Utkantatha. So Outkantyam is
Means increased Utkantha.
Same thing. It's increased voice only.
Yes.
Increased voice type. That type. So next one, try Mahaujaskaha.
Mahaujaskava. Mahaujaskaha.
Aujaskaha. Aujaskaha. Aujas is Teja. Ojas. From Ojas, Aujas has come. So Maha Aujaskaha. Ojaskaha also is there. Okay. Maha Ojaskaha. So this is we have to learn this.
Ojas has anything to Ojanam.
Ojas is Teja.
Teja
is some kind of a shine, Teja like
that. This is the brightness, correct. Mahaujaskaha. Maha plus Ojaskaha. Mahaujaskaha.
Last one for you.
Then Pakau Danam. Paka plus Odanam. Pakau Danam.
Look. There is a Vakara there. When you read the combined word, Pakvaudanam. Okay.
Pakvaudanam. Pakva plus Odanam. Pakvaudanam.
Pakwa is baked or nicely boiled. Odanam means rice. Okay.
Right.
So boiled rice is Pakvaudanam.
Okay.
Pakwa plus Odanam. Odanam is same as Annam.
Annam, yes, it is the food. Correct.
If it is Pakwa plus Annam, it will become Pakwanam.
Pakwanam, correct.
Thank you, Mahodaya.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Well done. You got really tough ones. I also bombed them, so no problem. So last couple we will just quickly see. Raktaushadam, Rakta plus Aushadam. So there is A plus Au only. Okay. So that is easy. Buildings red colored medicine. Janaikyam. So Jana plus Aikyam. So it is A plus I, Janaikyam. Okay. Jana plus Aikyam. So unity of people, which is always absent. Okay. So with that, let us come to quickly to Sangrahya Vishaya, and we can conclude this and take a break so that we come to the natural break. So very quickly, Panchamrutam, Kshiram, Dhadi, Ghritam, Madhu, Sharkara. So this we combine together to make the Panchamrita, especially during certain festivals, right? In Devasthana also they give this mixture. So milk, curds, ghee, honey and sugar. Okay, are added. Pancha koshaha. Oh, we know this 5 layers of the body and mind. So Annamayaha, the body, Pranamayaha, the breath, Manomayaha, the mind, Vijnanamayaha, the deeper mind. You can call it as Buddhi. Ananda is the extreme depth where we reach the touch. The soul touches the divine. So Anandamaya. So Pancha Gavyani, the 5 products of the cow. Kshiram, Dhadi, Ghritam, Gomutram, Gomayam. Kshiram milk, Dhadi curds produced in turn from Kshiram. Ghritam in turn from that, okay, is the ghee. Gomutram, we know that it is the one of the other end products. Gomayam is also the thing we use for cleaning and all that, right? We also make patties with it, and that is Gomayam. Okay, Pancha Nadaha. So this I don't know what this Nada business is, so I also need to learn this. But anyway, Shatadruhu, Vipasha, Iravati, Chandrabhaga, Vitasta. So it is. Does anyone here have an idea of what this is? Concept of Nada is?
Chandrabhaga is the river that flows in Pandarapura. That much I know.
Okay, so these are divine rivers, huh? Perhaps.
I don't know whether the other names are all rivers names or not.
Yeah, so we will leave that. So at least
Iravati is also a river.
This must be some divine rivers. Who knows?
Nadaha has rivers only.
Nadyaha normally. So Nadaha is some other deep concept is there. Okay. Anyway, let us move forward. Pancha Pranaha. This is very important. So Pranaha, Apanaha, Vyanaha, Udanaha, Samanaha. Pranaha is the normal breathing we do, uptake and exhale, inhalation, exhalation, air, Shwasakosha. That is Prana. Apana is basically the air force in our Jatara, which basically is the air that exits. Okay. So that one. Vyana is basically the forces of the air all over the body. Basically, all circulatory forces are called Vyana, and Udana is basically the air involved in the auditory force that we call it. Okay, ear upwards, something like that. And Samana, I'm not too sure. Okay, so these are the
Sir,
basically
Mahoday,
different airs involved in the body. Yeah.
Mahoday, Apana is the prana which flows downwards, and Samana is on the Jatara.
Okay, Samana is the Jadaragni,
Yeah,
but
the middle one.
Apana is basically then
For
the
excretion, yes,
excretory. Yeah.
all of those things,
Very
birth
good.
and everything.
And Udana, did I
Udana is the
explain it as the
upwards.
Karana,
Yes.
Karana upwards? Yeah, correct.
Yes, upwards is right.
And Vyana is everywhere. Huh?
Vyana is the circulation of
Circulatory
prana
system.
all over.
All over. Fantastic.
Yes.
Thank
No,
you,
all
madam.
these
Madam,
come
you
with
have
prana.
Ayurvedic background?
No, Mahoday, I'm studying yoga in
Oh,
MSc.
Fantastic.
So
Fantastic.
that's
Thank
why.
you for the
No,
insight.
all these come in
Dhanyawada.
pranayama, right?
But see, in pranayama we get it, but these are a little bit more than normal pranayama. We generally think pranayama is limited to Shwasa Kosha, but this is almost the
Samana
entire
swaha,
body is involved. Yeah.
Samana swaha, something I have heard.
Yeah, we do
When
the
they
sankalpa during when
yeah,
we start
yeah,
a lunch. We do
yeah.
this for in the name of all these pranas, we eat a little piece of rice, and then in the name of Brahma, we eat one more piece of rice, and then start the lunch. That is, yeah, correct. Pranaya swaha, apanaya swaha, vyanaya swaha, udanaya swaha, samahanaya swaha, brahmane swaha, and then we start. Yeah. Nice practice that is. Panchadeva vrikshaha. So the 5 celestial trees. Deva, if you can call it celestial. Okay. Mandaraha, Parijataha, Santanaha, Kalpavrikshaha, Harichandanaha. So different sacred trees. Okay. All right. येन बद्धो बलिराजा दानवेन्द्रो महाबलः तेन त्वामनुबध्नामि रक्षे मामव मामव. So this is the verse recited during Raksha Bandhana, traditionally in the olden days. So Yena Baddaha Bali Raja, by whichever the king Bali was bound. Okay. Danavendraha Mahabalaha, qualifiers for Bali. Okay. Who was the Indra of the Danavas, who was the Indra of the Danava sect. Okay. Basically, a certain powerful sect of humans. You can call them Rakshasas. Mahabalaha, who was of enormous strength. Tena, by that thing only, whatever bound Bali Raja, that thing only, Tvam, you, as a Karmapada, Anubadnami, I will also bind you, Rakshe Mamava Mamava. So protect us, you Rakshe, like that. O Raksha. So this is Sambodhana. O Raksha, Hey Rakshe, like that. Okay. So Raksha is the Strilinga Shabda, and in Sambodhana it goes to Rakshe, like Hey Site, like that. Huh? So Hey Rakshe, Mam Ava, Mam Ava. Avatu also sometimes is used. Ava is also used. So protect us, protect us. Protect me, sorry. Mam Ava. Okay. So yena baddho bali raja danavendro mahabalaha tena tvamanubadnami rakshe mamava mamava. If you say a few times in the exam, you will remember it easily. Okay, all right. So let us call it a day. I will sorry, you're not calling it a day. We'll have a quick break and start the new lesson for some half an hour and conclude at 12:30. So 12:08 now. So let us catch back at 12:12 or so. 4-5 minutes we will take. 12:12, 12:13 and we'll restart. Take a break now. Water break. Welcome back. I hope you got sufficient break. So let us continue for some more time, and then we'll get some progress. I'm hoping by afternoon also we'll get a little more progress from the 2 o'clock session. So we start with lesson 5. Okay. Because I'll be setting some quizzes anyway, you will get some abhyasa there also. So I'm not going into the final few questions that were there in the lesson, but you should open the lesson for final few questions and attempt them on some paper as a practice and cross check with the last segment after that. Do an honest try and self check whether you're doing it right. Okay. So try it at least.
Panchanadaha was there, no? I did some Googling on it.
Ah.
So these are the 5 rivers of Punjab. Punjab means land of 5 waters, no?
Oh.
So those are the 5 rivers of Punjab. So Shatadru is Sutlej, Iravati is Ravi, Vipasha was there, that is BS, Chandrabhaga is Chenab, and Bitasta is Jhelum. And with these, Sindhu and Saraswati make the Sapta Sindhu area.
Wow, superb, superb. Actually, it was a key area of Aryavarta one day.
Bhagini, you have enlightened all of us.
Yes, thank you, Bhagini. Bhagini, can you just put a short note on that in the WhatsApp also for us later? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, do that. Thank you very much. Punjab. So also looks like Nadaha, the masculine form of Nadi has been taken for this, which is interesting.
Yes, sir.
Rather than
It is
Natyaha.
the masculine form.
So that's another interesting little tidbit there. Okay, very interesting. Both the names of the Nadis themselves don't seem to be masculine, but yeah, anyway. Interesting. We keep learning. So 5th lesson. Panchamaha Pataha. Bohu Vignastu Sada Kalyana Siddhayah. Bohu Vignaha tu Sada Kalyana -Siddhayah. So Kalyananam Siddhi, Kalyana Siddhi, Tesham Siddhayah, plural. So Bohu Vignaha, many obstacle. Vigna is like something that is coming in the way, right? So Bohu Vignaha tu, indeed, something like that. Okay, many obstacles indeed. Sada, always. Okay. Kalyana Siddhayah. So Siddhi means obtaining some fulfillment or closure or result, things like that. So Kalyana means some kind of a hitakari deed. Okay. Here they have a good deed they have taken. So okay. So Kalyana Siddhi is not very easily obtained. Always there will be obstacles. Okay, and many obstacles. Okay. The emphasis on Bahu. Okay, so not just Bahuvachana, Bahu has been added on top. Okay, so this is very important statement. I think there are always many obstacles to fulfillment of good deeds. So that means anticipate such obstacles and don't get discouraged. That is the teaching for us. Katha Sarit Sagara. This Katha Sarit Sagara is it's interesting. Let us go to Katha Sarit Sagara, ocean of story streams. Beautiful word in Sanskritam. Rachayitaraha is one Somadeva Bhattaha. This fellow is a Kashmira Deshiyaha. Kashmira Deshiya Panditaha. Somadeva Bhattaha iti. Kristashaka Shatabde Ekasahasratama Trisashtitama. Trisashtyadika Ekasahasratama Varshe Prayaha Tasya Kritihi इति कश्मीरराज्ञी सूर्यमती इति आसीत् तस्याः मनोरञ्जनाय विरचितम् अस्ति कथासरित् सागरा इति. It's an important treatise in the world of Samskrita Kavya and Kritis. So
मनु तो खत्म करो.
Bhagini? Oh, okay. Some crosstalk. Just stand by. Okay, she's muted. Okay, all right. So that's what this is. So with many obstacles, indeed, always will be the attainment of good deeds. Bohu vignastu sada kalyana siddhayah. Maybe it's some conclusion of some story. Bhashabhyasah. One thing I would like to tell, Kashmir area was a hotbed of Sanskritam. Lot of very progressive works on Sanskritam have happened from that region, and that's why we call it land of Saraswati. So the lot of advancement of Kavya happened from there. Many great analytical works of Kavya, what is Alankara, and such progressions happened from Kashmir Pandit communities. Long lost to us now. They're all splattered all over and given up their original traits. Okay, Bhasha Abhyasaha. Today we are going to enter into an interesting aspect of Sanskritam. Karmani Prayogaha. Okay, so Vartamana Kale Karmani Prayogaha. Passive voice. Okay, so following sentences. Balakena Pathyate. So originally you would normally state it as Balakaha Pathati. The boy studies or reads. Okay, Balakena Pathyate is an indirection. Okay, we're putting emphasis on the Patana Kriyas and by the boy. Okay, Balakena something Patyate. That something has not been mentioned here. What is that is being read? Is a textbook, notebook, Kathapustaka? We don't know. But Balakena Patyate. Similarly, Janakena, sorry, not Jha, Janakena Gamyate. By the father, by the guy who gives origin to somebody else. That's a father. Okay, Gamyate. Traveling or going happens by the father. So it's very weird to put it in English. They have tried in some way. It is gone by the father. We won't construct like that. Okay, but you can see it's not very obvious in English to order it in Karmani mode. Okay, rarely we delve into Karmani in English. Whereas in Sanskritam, even in Kannada, it's not easy. Okay, for example, Janakena Gamyate, if I have to say in Kannada, Tandeinda Hogal Paduttade, like that I have to struggle. My tongue will just twist saying that Hogal Paduttade. It's very easy to say Tandeyu Hoguttane or Hoguttare like that. So Janakena Janakaha Gacchati is so easy. Janakaha Gacchati is so easy. But Janakena Gamyate is as easy in Sanskritam. Okay, only in Sanskritam. In all other Indian languages and European languages, it is not very obvious. Sitaya Likhyate.
It's taken away by the father. It's taken away by the father.
No. Gone. Something is, he moves away. It doesn't take anything. It's not. It's not Nayana. It is Gamana.
So can we say that it is visited by the father?
You can use the visit if we are taking refuge in some target also. Chalakena Shala Gamyate, like that. Yeah. The school is visited by the father. Yes, you can take it in the target sense also. Sitaya Likhyate. No problem. Sitaya Likhyate. By Sita it is written. So Sita Likati. Sita writes. Sitaya Likhyate. By Sita it is written. So the emphasis, what you are seeing is, the emphasis is on the target. Just like Samir Varya in interview says, Gamyate giving the sense of where he went. Yes. Because the emphasis is on the target, or what we call as Karmapada in our technical thing. So Pustakam Likhyate. Lekha Likhyate, like that. Okay. So Sitaya Lekha Likhyate. Kata Likhyate. Yes.
Just one doubt. Second point, Janakena Gamyate. Could you please, without change of the meaning, use it in Kartari? How do we write in Kartari?
See,
the same.
good. See, when we say Janakaha Gacchati, the emphasis is not so much on where he went. He went. It seems to relate to Janaka himself more dominantly than where he went. Right? That's what we call Kartari Prayoga, because Karta is directing the Kriyapada. Janakaha Gacchati. Gacchati is in the Pratama Purusha Ekavachana, because Janaka is in Pratama Purusha Ekavachana. So Janakaha Gacchati. Okay. Janaka is a Pratama Purusha. I mean, he is a third person. So Janakaha Gacchati. Whereas Janakena Gamyate is not tracking Janaka so much as it is tracking where the traveling happened. A little bit is emphasis on the karma. So Janakena Shala Gamyate is the, if I put the karma pada, then it becomes more meaningful. Shala Gamyate. So Shala is gone to by the Janaka.
Okay. So if I have to translate Janakena Gamyate, I can say can I say the act of going is done by
Correct.
father?
Correct.
Okay.
In a very queenly English, the act of departure or going is done by the father.
Okay.
Right. But it is gone by the father is the closest short sentence we can produce.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sitaya likyate. By Sita something is written. Okay. Devakya suchyate. By Devaki something is indicated. Okay. So here they have, instead of saying something, they have said it because it is not mentioned anywhere. They have taken it. So it is indicated like something. Okay. Mitrena khadyate. By the friend something is eaten. It is eaten by the friend, by a friend. Taya tadyate. By her. Okay. Sa te taha tam te taha, like that you have to go to get to taya, by her. Tadyate, it is hit. So this is Tritiya Vibhakti, basically all of them. Balakena, Janakena, Sitaya, Devakya, Mitrena, Taya, all are in Tritiya Vibhakti. You will notice that. Later they will highlight that. Hit, beaten. Shikshakena Preshyate. By the teacher, something is sent. Okay. So some answer scripts or whatever is sent. Rajakena Kshalyate. By the washerman, washing is done of something. It is. So that's why the it. That's why this they have brought highlight to the it. So that is the karma pada here. Unknown karma pada. So kshalyate is washed. Maya sahyate. By
How do you
Chitrabhagini?
pronounce taya tadayate or tadyate?
Tadyate. There is a samyukta. Dakara and yakara are combined. You see the yakara is not touching the head. It's not great. The scan. The yakara is bent a little bit and touching the dakara. So d y a, d y a, dya. Okay. Tadyate, not tadayate.
Sir, can we say it's Sanyukta Akshara?
It is Samyukta Akshara. Correct. See here it is more clearly visible in my font. Well separated. Where we were, Rajakena Kshalyate. Maya sahyate. By me, it is withstood, tolerated. Sahana is withstanding or tolerating something. So it is something is tolerated by me. Okay. Bhaktena vandyate. By the bhakta, by the devotee, vandana karya happens. So somebody is saluted. Here they didn't want to make it, so they put bracket God. God is saluted by a devotee. But today we have people who are bhaktas of non-gods. So you necessarily don't have to put God. Something is saluted by a devotee, whatever he treats as salutable. Okay, so patati patyate, gachati gamyate, likhati likhyate, suchayati suchyate, khadati khadyate, tadayati tadyate. Okay, preshayati preshyate, kshalayati kshalyate, sahate sahyate. See atmanepadi. Sahate sahyate, vandate vandyate. Atmanepadi. But if you see all these karmani forms, this yate. The ending is like Atmane. Any question, Mahavya? I'm getting a reflection. I thought Krishnan Mahesh Karanam had a question. No.
This looks like Atmanepadi, right? Passive voice.
Correct. That's what I was coming to. Correct.
But randomly looking at some verb form, so sometimes it may be difficult to identify whether it is active Atmanepadi or passive.
Some yes, some because the yakara seems to be also there, so you need to be little careful. But the clue is yate. Okay, yate, like that. Okay, yakara. We call it nich pratyaya. So we call it karmani nich in technical term. So that karmani nich produces this yakara. There's actually a e that becomes a ya and all. There is some prakriya. All this is Paninian transformations that have happened. But anyway, technically there is a pat dhatu, then there is a karmani nich pratyaya followed by the atmane ting pratyaya. Okay, the karmani form uses the atmane ting pratyayas. Okay, doesn't make them atmanepadi, but the atmane pratyayas are deployed by the vyakaranakara. So vandyate. Okay. in the sentences above, it denotes an unspecified object. That is something. Karma padam. In this lesson, you are going to learn the use of passive voice. The above sentences are in passive voice and present tense. All of them are in present tense. Lat. So they are all lat karmani. Okay, this karmani can happen in other. There is no restriction. Karmani will be only lat lakara. So, but generally, it starts exploding on us, the number of forms. So we first learn with present tense and stay with this. And sometimes we get techniques, no, that smart technique, etc., to push it into other kalas, etc. Usually, the verbal form in passive is as follows: dhatuhu plus ya plus te. This ya is actually a transformation of a karmani nich. And also this term usually is very important. So in grammar also there are exceptions. So we always, you will see everybody starts off with prayaha like that, perhaps, mostly like that kind of sense. So usually has been used. Okay. Example, pat plus ya plus te patyate. Okay, the active form of pat in the present tense is pathati, and the passive form of the same is patyate. Pat plus ati pathati, but pat plus ya plus te patyate. So there is a additional pratyaya. Even in patati there is an additional pratyaya. We call it vikaranaka pratyaya. That's why the akara comes in there, vikarana pratyaya. So usually when you add the ting pratyaya, which is the te, ite, ante, that te, there is a vikarana, and that vikarana pratyaya varies from gana to gana. First gana to 10 gana variations are there in what the vikarana pratyaya is. That's why different intermediate sounds come. And then we have this nich and other things coming in due to karmani. So it's a fairly involved world of pratyayas, and vyakarana prakriya is largely about stem plus pratyayas. Okay, it's largely about that. Some more examples of passive verbs in present tense are as follows: likh plus ya plus te likhyate, khad plus ya plus te khadyate, gam plus ya plus te gamyate. Okay, we got some familiarity. Let us try a few things. So let me call somebody who has not participated so far. I have not called upon them. Sweetie Varye, Sweetie Shinde Varye, can you unmute yourself? Try the first few, madam. Khadati, khadyate, yajati. There. Check your much better, please tell.
Hello. Bhakshayati, bhakshate.
Bhakshayate, very good.
Namati, namyate.
Namyate. Thank
you. Pruchyate.
Pruchyate. Okay, stop.
Smaryate.
Okay. Your enthusiastic dog is also participating in that.
Yes. Bahu kolahalam karoti.
चिंता न सापि संस्कृतं वक्तुम् इच्छति. धन्यवादः. My God, I don't know. Sound was coming from elsewhere. My God, there was a lot of noise from somebody. Sorry. So not all the noise was from you. Somebody else also unmuted at that time and introduced some static. I don't know what was happening there really. Anyway, sorry. So I think we heard her. Tyajati, tyajyate. But you see how she carefully. Bhakshayati already has a yakara. So it's bhakshyate. Okay. So the yakara in bhakshayati is because of certain gana prakriya. And bhaksh is the dhatu. So she went with bhaksh plus yate. Bhakshyate. Okay. So she kind of realized that bhakshayate na. It is bhakshyate. Okay. So we have to remove that original vikarana pratyaya and use the nich and go. Okay. Namati, namyate, pruchati, pruchyate, smarati, smaryate. This much she attempted. So let us call on Hiral, but earlier couldn't unmute. Are you available now, madam? Hiral? Hiral? No. No, don't be shy, guys.
Mohoday. Mohoday. No,
please,
sir.
Please.
Sorry for that.
No problem. Number 7 onwards you try. Number 6 onwards. Nindati. Smarati, we did smaryate. Nindati.
Nindyate.
Nindyate, correct. Okay. So, oh, I had nice pictures also. Let me.
Rakshati. Rakshate.
Rakshyate. Rakshyate. Yakara has Rakshyate. Okay.
Pachati. Pachyate.
Pachyate, correct.
And Marayati. Marayati. Maria. Mariyate, sir.
Correct. Very good. The same prakriya that was there for Bhakshayati has to be followed. Mar plus yate. Maryate. Okay. We have to forget the original ya. So Maryate. Very good. Okay, last one.
Sthapayati. Sthapayate.
No. Again, you have to delete this yakara and start. Stop plus yate. Stapyate.
Stapyate.
Okay. Okay, like this. Stapyate. Okay, so some examples there. Murkena tyajyate. By the murka, something is thrown like that. Okay. Balikaya bhakshyate. By the girl, eating is happening. Happens. Balakena devaha namyate. By the boy, the god is bowed to or namana is done. Balaya pruchyate. By the confused girl, some question is asked. Markatena smaryate. By the monkey, something is remembered. That is nice. And then Adyakshena Kridapatuhu Nindyate. This is when I did this class, this was a hot subject, right? In America. Okay, Adyakshena Kridapatuhu Nindyate. So by the president, the player is abused. Pachakena Rasapakaha Pachyate. So this is a hot item in COVID times. Okay, so this is how we practice. Thank you very much, Varya. Some roots undergo change when conjugated in active voice. Hence, if you know the roots, the dhatu, that's what was the prakriya happening. Okay, baksh is the dhatu of bakshayati. So like that. Of these verbs, it will be easy for you to know their passive forms as in the following examples. Pashyati, it is drish dhatu. See this, now they have started throwing at us more not obvious ones. Pashyati is quite a reformed result of drish dhatu. Okay, so you start back with drish, go with the karmani inich yakara, then te drishyate. So we have to remember. So it's one of those tricky dhatus. Janati gnya dhatuhu. Gnya is the dhatu. So gnyayate. Okay. Nayati ni dhatuhu. So niyate. Dadati da dhatuhu. Da. So diyate. Okay. Though it is da dhatu, the form here is ni. Di. Okay. So there is a little bit more at play there. They didn't mention that. Though it is not di dhatuhu, it is da dhatuhu. Di is happening. There are other things at play. They're letting you know indirectly. Don't be so. I mean, there is something more involved there. But over time, what happens for a good number of dhatus, we will start learning the karmani forms, at least for latlakara, because it's popularly used. Okay, drishyate, gnyayate, like that. Yachati, diyate. See this yach dhatu, which is to give. Also, it's a different dhatu for the dana kriya. Okay, that also collapses to the same form diyate. You will see this for some other dhatus also like that. Okay, asti, see bhu dhatu and as dhatu are very closely related. So asti actually takes the bhu dhatu's form bhuyate, like that. Okay, so it means will happen by something will happen. Okay, so like how, what is the use of asti bhuyate? Let's say, so pustakam asti, pustakam asti, pustakam bhuyate. In pustakam asti, pustakam let us say Ramaha asti. Pustakam is an Napumsakalinga Shabda and leads us to confusion. So Ramaha asti Ramena bhuyate. Okay, Rama is there. By Rama is there, Kriya is happening. It's a very, very, very interesting form of saying that. Okay, by Rama staying happens. Okay, bhuyate. So it's not so obvious karmani form, but it is interesting. And this is Kavis use this kind of concept.
Sir, 1 minute. Sir, pustakam, pustakena, we can use, no?
Correct. See, but it is see, pustakena bhuyate is like it's a passive, lifeless thing. So I switched to a subject so that I can explain it slightly more colorfully. Rama hasti Ramena bhuyate, because Rama has some life to exist. So pustakena bhuyate is not so obvious to us as Ramena bhuyate. Yeah. Gaya, you're right. Pustakena bhuyate is also accurately available. Napumsakalinga Tritiya Vibhakti. Gayati giyate. So Rama gayati, Ramaya giyate. This is obvious, but the form is, gi comes there. Ichchati ishyate. So it almost sounds like a future tense because shakara comes, but the dhatu has the ish. Okay, so ichchati ishyate. Roditi rudyate. Roditi cries, rudyate is cried. Some sense like that. Karmani. Dharati wears. Dharana is to wear. Okay, in fact we call Bhumi as Dharati for this reason also, because she wears. Okay, she wears us all and we wear her down. She wears us in a different sense, and we wear her down by abusing her in a different sense. Anyway, Driyate. Okay, so is worn by, something like that. So these kind of things. So these answers are here also. Let's move forward. Little more time, 5 more minutes, and then we'll call it a class. So no, today we have to meet in the afternoon. So let me call it a closure here. So let us gather back on slide 8 and continue with this Atmanepadi and Karmani forms and all that. Okay. Thank you very much. We will take a break now. Have a nice lunch. Gather back at 2. I'm asking too much of you guys, but there is too much portion to cover. Okay, I will keep moving. Thank you.
So one question.
Ha, madam, ask. Yeah.
See, this karmani prayoga is generally you take the dhatu and then you are adding your plus te. But if we look on the last 6 examples which we did, like rodati became rudyate, then gayati became giyate. So gayati, the dhatu is gau. So is there any logic, or we need to just remember it?
No, गायत्री में गौ नहीं है, वो कौ नहीं है, गाना गाना घी धातु
No,
only.
gayati dhatu is not ghee, it is gau. If I'm seeing the dhatu given.
Are you seeing the correct dhatu? Let me go to ashtadhyay.com. Let's actually switch to ashtadhyay.com. I'll also switch here. Others can leave for lunch, guys. You don't need to hang around. I'll keep recording it in any case, but dhatu pataha. Let me change the share. Just a minute. Okay. So gai dhatu, gai, not go, gai dhatu. Okay. So gai dhatu goes through certain prakriya to become that. So gayati, gai itself already has gone to ga, so it probably goes to gi in that form. If you see in some other, lakaras, you will start seeing some gi forms maybe. Gayet, gayat, see gayat. Okay, nobody has already a gi, but due to the prakriya of the niche, gi seems to have appeared there. Okay, unfortunately, this ashtadhyayi.com limits itself to the dashalakaras. There is this guy is trying to, with volunteer help, hopefully one day he'll get there. He wants to add the Kridanta Rupa. He wants to add the Prayogas. Okay, Prayoga basically is example. So here he would go into even Karmani perhaps. Okay, so one day hopefully, this will keep growing. But today Tinganta is strong. Okay.
Gai Dhatu is there, Anita, to sing.
Yeah, that's what we are looking at, sir, on the screen. Gai Dhatu.
So per se, there is no like because it goes through various prakriyas which we are
Yeah,
not aware
it's
of at
not
this stage.
simple. It is
So
not.
it is
Sadly,
actually to memorize this portion.
it is not what you call too. It is also too much to memorize. So we try to do our best at this present time. Okay, it's a lot of things. So okay, don't worry too much because it will take many years of practice to have more and more coming into our memory. Not always we can arrive at the prakriya and come to the form, etc. The only way is by rudi. So even ratana kriya of memorization is not as useful as rudi kriya memory. Okay, by rudi the memory that we gain is more useful. All right, so let's gather back at 2 o'clock, guys. Huh? Go and have a nice lunch. Bye.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyawada.